Hey guys, it's Chris here, and I'm going to be talking about possibly one of my favorite mobile suits from the Zeta Gundam series, and one that is, I guess it's hard to find, and an interesting actual model kit. Now, this is the MRX-009 Psycho Gundam, the Titan's prototype transformable mobile armor, piloted by Four Murasame from the Zeta Gundam series, and it has two variants, the Psycho Gundam and then the Psycho Gundam Mark-II. The Mark-II is seen in the Double Zeta Gundam series, and its pilot is Rosamia. In the last video, when I was talking about the Mark-II and the flying armor, I thought it was Rekoa, but it's not Rekoa. I'm sorry, I was still stuck in the Zeta Gundam era. But all in all, starting off talking about the box, it is a pretty big box. It was made in 2004, this model kit. It is a high-grade Universal Century. It is a 1:144 scale. Now, typically, if it's a 1:144 scale, that's not too bad. That's like the size of an action figure, like this big. But when we're talking about a mobile armor, this is like the size of a master grade, almost. Now, I haven't built it, and when I do build it, I will do a size comparison between a master grade and it. But the box rivals a master grade's box, too. And this is fully transformable. It does transform into its mobile armor form. Let me switch the box around here. And there you can see it's transformed in its mobile armor mode. Back of it. Here's it actually in the act of transforming. And here's just some details and stuff. Each finger is it's on like a ball joint, and it has a ball joint here, so it can move up and down, and it has a joint, I'd say about right there, so it moves like that, which is, cutting edge. Not really cutting edge, but interesting to include. You're starting to see that more and more in master grades these days. The camera, the antenna, or the V-fin, can actually fold up. It has to fold up. There it is. It shows it's folded up. It actually has to fold up to complete the transformation. And just in a second, here's just some information about it. In a second, I'm going to open the box, and we're going to see what all's in it. Because it would remind you of, guess what, a master grade. And the parts are about the size of a master grade. Look at the size of that head. That is just crazy. And the foil stickers aren't that bad. There's a lot of, you're going to have to put a lot of foil stickers on it to get the details that you want. The sad thing is, this right here is supposed to be pink too, and they only give you the foil stickers for the eye cameras, which is, it's okay. The cool thing that I'm starting to notice about these foil stickers is, like, in the light, it actually does look like the thing is on. It'll probably look even better when it's actually on the kit, like on this. But, just from looking at it on the sheet, it looks pretty nice. Let's see. Another interesting thing for this kit is it features screws. So the joints are probably going to be screwed in. Some of my older master grade kits have that too. Like I think the Kuel, yeah, the Kuel from the Zeta Gundam series has it, and it was made in like the 1980s or somewhere in there. I think it's like 89 or something. Let's see. Here's the big red part of the shield. This is the foot. Here's the bottom of the foot, if I'm not mistaken. The exhaust vent. Flip it over. The other part of the shield, the other foot. Typical. Let's see. These are probably gonna go on the oh, I know what these are. These go on the shoulders. It's the things that flap up when the head goes down. That's what those are. Little wing things. And Looks like some Verners on there. Looks like we got a part that broke loose. Let's see. Here is the body. Here's the back of the body. And hang on, let me swing it around. Here's the V-fins. Yep, they are in 2 pieces, so they can actually fold. Then get the V-fins. And they're like this weird rubbery like type plastic. So that's good. So you're not going to like break them. They're like hard plastic like this. Here's the actual body of it, and that is pretty big. The interesting thing about this is it doesn't have any inner frame, aside from like the legs, I guess. But the inner frame, it has to be hollow on the inside so it can complete its transformation. When we get to the instruction book, I'll show you the part about the transformation. But yeah, just remember that. These are like other parts that are going to go on like the inside as the details. Here's the, what is that? Is that the face? No. Here's the eyes. Yeah, here are the eye cameras. Keep going. Some pretty sizable polycaps, looks like master grade polycaps actually. Here's the knee joints. Flip that over. Oh, you're just gonna look at the bottom of them. Let's see. This thing has no waist articulation. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that because of the way the waist was made. The way the back of it was made. And when we get to the transformation, there's a reason why they did that, because there's no other way they could ever do. There could be a waist transformation, and it to have a good, solid, stable transformation without the waist, without just eliminating waist movement. Here's the black parts of the shields. These are the ankle guards. These are the black parts of the feet, if I'm not mistaken. And parts of either the shin, yeah, that's the shin, and the same on this side, 2 runners left and right. The like arm, these are probably this goes to the shield. I know all of this is probably going to be like the inside of the leg to keep it up, and parts of the arms, I'm pretty sure. And here's the manual. Pretty about the size of a master grade manual. Move the box out of the way. This just details, things that were like on the box, tells a little bit about it, some sketches of it, how it works, leg detail, back detail, thrusters and things. Skip to here. Here's the transformation. Now, let's see, where's that at? There we go. See, it houses this thing inside, and the inside of it has to be hollow for this to actually work. I mean, there was no way that it was going to work if you had a frame on the inside. Now, well, I can't say that. It might these days, since Bandai's engineering is amazing. I mean, not to say it's not amazing now, or not amazing back then, but it is amazing in this day and age. But it probably was not conceivable at the point that this kit came out at. But yeah, that's about it. And as you saw, I do have a Mark II. So when I get this done and the Mark II done, I'm probably going to recreate the scene where Four Murasame like grabs on, like it's like holding it like they're flying, and she's holding the Mark II with Camille in it. Or like recreate the scene where they're in New Hong Kong and they're fighting in the lake or the ocean or whatever it is, from the Zeta Gundam, a New Translation movie, which I think would be amazing. If I could get my hands on more of these, I would love to have an army of Psycho Gundams. Sadly, this is the only Gundam kit, or Psycho Gundam kit, that Bandai released, like in plastic form. The Psycho Gundam Mark II was released in the fixed figuration metal composition version, which is like a $300 action figure basically. And I believe the fixed figuration actually released a Psycho Gundam like this. But sadly, those are $300 and not a model kit. So I'm just going to put everything back in the box, and I'll probably do a detailed build of this kit and like stop it and talk to you, you know, about like how the transformation works and all that stuff as I'm going. And I guess I'll see you in the next unboxing.